It's the Morning Gardener Show. It's the Morning Gardener Show. It's the Morning Gardener Show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is yours truly, the Morning Gardener. Oh my goodness. Today I'm doing something in my little greenhouse here. Let's see. Got a mixed variety of plants I'm growing for fun. Look at this. This is growing all the way up to the light. Look at that. That is okra. And this over here, mostly what I grew here was what do they call these? Tomatoes. Tomatoes here. Tomatoes there. And here are some newly planted red globe grapes. And then we have these little tiny things here. You can barely see them. That is, believe it or not, is what they call them things, blueberries. And my understanding is it takes a long time to germinate these boys, and so I'm not really pressured about them. I just see what they're going to do. And here's another set of peppers, I believe, peppers. And so I'm starting some things up. Now, a while back, I did a video on some red globe grapes. These are not the ones here. These are not the ones here, but the ones that I started are right here. And these are, wow, they're really taking off. They're really taking off. And I'm using compost tea, growing them in ingredients such as, like I said, compost. All that this is right here, this is all compost. Folks, okay, I'm not going to talk about that because I always say, save your money, save your money, save your money. And, you know, and I see people in stores buying topsoil, and I see them buying compost and all that stuff. And all these compost, I got 1,000 pounds of compost last year, and it cost me $0. All I asked the guys to do that was clearing leaves in certain areas. I said, bring the leaves to my house and dump them. And I said, once you get to a point, then stop dumping them. And each time you bring a load, call me first. And they did that. This right here is a plant that I had a hard time finding, the red globe grape, on the internet. They sold the seeds. I mean, the seeds were like 10 seeds for $5 and $8 and $9. And I said, oh, I wish I would do that. I went to the grocery store, got me some red globe grapes. Me and my lady ate the grapes and saved the seeds. And I didn't stratify the seeds either. Why these worked, I don't know. But each time I put them in, they grew. I didn't stratify the seeds. They always say in every book that you read or any information that you read on it, you must stratify it for 35 or 40 days and things of that nature. I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm saying I didn't do that. That's what I'm saying. That's as clear as I can make it. And I like using the cups like this, because look at that. You can see the root development. So these got to get ready to come out of here. And this is okra. And I mean, and they've been in there only about 3 weeks. And I mean, that's just crazy the way this stuff's growing. I made this light, like I said, this light, I got this side off, but this light here is about close to about 4 feet long. It cost me $25 to make it. I got a greenhouse and everything looks good. Now all these plants are kind of drying out. I don't want them wet. I want them just moist. I don't want them wet. And this time I'm gonna use a little bit of water instead of using the distilled water, instead of using compost, because I did compost early part of this week. So, you know, you got to balance it out. That's the Morning Gardener, and there is the grape plants. If any one of you thinking about saving some seeds from the grapes that you eat at the grocery store, absolutely do that. Suck all the matter off of it, put it in a plate, let it dry thoroughly for about 3, 4, 5 days, and then take those seeds out, put them in some compost or some real good medium, and do the darn thing. Instead of buying these expensive Grapevines. I mean, the red globe grape is about $27 for one plant. My God, $27. All it is a cutting. And so I said I can't do that. For number one, you can't find it, and there's only one place that sell it on the internet, and it's out. So here's the best option for me. All right, later. This is the Morning Garden Show.
It's the morning garden show. It's the morning garden show. It's the morning garden show.